All right, people, so welcome back to Breaking Dawn this morning. And as promised, we are 20 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. We have Seth Weil aboard with us this morning. And we're going to chat with him about tendinopathy. And I'm going out on a limb here. I'm just going out on a limb. And I'm going to presume it has something to do with the tendon. Let's say good morning to Seth. How are you going, Seth?
Good morning, good morning. I'm fine. I hope you and all your viewers are also in excellent condition.
Yeah, man. Good to go.
All right.
So,
so tendinopathy.
Tendinopathy.
It's also known as tendinosis, not to be mistaken with tendinitis. So, very similar wording, all right, but different conditions.
Okay.
All right. They're not drastically different, but as you know, as you look at the word, we see in tendon and opathy in it. So, tendon meaning the fibrous tissue in the body that connects muscle to bone, right? And you also have opathy, which basically mean a disease disorder or disease process.
Okay.
So basically, it's the disease of the tendon, all right? Now, when you think about the tendon, you would understand that the tendon consists of course, most of it, 70% is water, but 30% of it is made up of collagen. All right, out of the 30% of the mass that is made up of collagen, 60 to 85% is collagen itself, right? 60 to 85% of it is collagen, and the rest is made up of elastin. All right. Now, tendinopathy is basically degeneration of the collagen, so it can result in pain, swelling, loss of movement in the affected area, all right, or motor skills in the affected area. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen, of course, you know, I usually do, so we could see a diagram of what it looks like. So here, as you can see the screen here, we can see on this side here, healthy tendon, and then we see tendinopathy taking place. If you look down here, you would see how the fibers and stuff are nicely and densely packed in a healthy tendon, and then it's basically disorganized in the unhealthy tendon. All right, so one might be asking, what is the conditions that come about to cause this disorder to take place, or the disease of the tendon to take place? All right, and overuse is one, injury is another, and then aging. Now, when I hear things like aging, it causes me to question. Aging, right? Knowing how the human body is designed, when you see things like aging being a factor, it tells me that there is a loss of nutrients or a deficiency, because when you really check it, the injuries or diseases that you get from that are classified as being caused from aging has a lot to do with a lack of nutrition. Now remember, collagen is a key thing. Right? Now people might assume what might help with this is the consumption of collagen supplements. But if you don't understand the digestive process, then you would fall for that, you know, that trick, thinking that if I take a collagen supplement, then it would replace the collagen in my body. Not knowing that during the digestive process, if you take a collagen supplement, or even if you consume collagen, it breaks down into the raw material of it. All right? Now, the problem with supplementation is that the body, when it breaks it down, it may not build it back into the same collagen that it came in as. Right? The body would break it down into the basic amino acids, the monomers, which is the single molecule protein, and then build back what is needed by the body. All right?
Okay.
Now, supplements kind of have a tendency of not being well digested, well broken down, and utilized by the body. All right? So that may not necessarily happen in that manner. So I always tell people and always teach and try to educate people, you always want to get it in from natural sources. All right? And that natural sources, of course, it's going to come back to the foods from animals. Right? You get in your animal protein, you get in your things like proline, you get in glycine and hydroxyproline, which you don't have to worry about. Don't try to source these things singly. Once you get in animal protein, you're getting all of them.
Okay.
Right? So it's not something you have to worry about. But something I also want to bring to one's attention regarding collagen and tendinopathy, and that has to do with the use of certain drugs. So I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to show something here. Seeing the screen here?
Yeah.
Of course, you know I get my information from.
The National Library of Medicine.
National Library of Medicine. Tendinopathy and tendon rupture associated with statins. Statin drugs, drugs used to lower cholesterol. Right? To lower cholesterol. Statin drugs have been shown to contribute to the degradation of collagen. Now, when you think about tendinopathy, what most people don't know is because many people would quicker get a diagnosis of tendinitis. But tendinopathy is more common, is a more common issue than tendinitis.
Okay.
Right? It's more common than tendinitis, which is just basically inflammation, same kind of pain and swelling you would get. But the cause of it is either due to impact or damage or sudden overuse from, might be a quick movement, running or jumping or something of the sort.
Right.
But tendinopathy, you can get that same effect, but it's due to the degradation of the collagen. And if you are someone that's on statin drugs is known, right? This information is out since 2016. There are actually data out since all the way back. This one is in 2020, and this one here would be back from quite in 2008, right? Showing that statin damages collagen type 1. It causes type 1 collagen degradation. All right. So I am someone, anytime someone comes to me and they're telling me that they are on medication, the moment I hear them say that they are on statin drugs, I would tell them up front, get off of it.
Okay.
Right? Statin drugs is that detrimental to health. It causes a significant amount of issues with the human body. Right? Most of the time, people associate those issues as just things dealing with the brain. It increases your risk of suffering from conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's and so forth, but not much associated with conditions like tendinopathy.
All right.
Right? So tendinopathy, we don't associate that with those medications. We just think most people, this is why it goes so underdiagnosed, is most people would think, oh, they're just getting this pain out of old age, not understanding that their consumption of drugs like statin drugs to reduce their cholesterol levels are going to cause those conditions. Right? So it's just something that people don't know. And like I mentioned, it goes underdiagnosed because of the fact that people just think, oh, it's just a little pain, a little wear and tear.
They dismiss it as, you dismiss it as that, yeah.
Yeah, so dismiss it. All right? Now, this is what I do. I help correct people's diet and nutrition. When you have the proper understanding of what you're designed to eat and consume, you don't have to worry about these things because you already know that you're eating correctly. All right? Most people out here aren't eating correctly. Right? When I say most people, I'll say like around 98, 99% of Trinidadians do not eat correctly. It's that bad, it's that bad. I mean, we are carded to be one of the, by 2030, to be one of the most unhealthy countries in the world. We're already in a bad standing. We are number 14 in the world for lower leg amputations already. All right? So we are not in a good place when it comes to health and issues like diabetes and so forth. All right? Which are, issues that are lifestyle issues. All right, non-communicable diseases are lifestyle issues. Many times we try to blame genetics, but it's not genetics. Right? It has a lot to do with epigenetics, which is something that most people don't understand either. All right, so this is what I'm telling people. Come and see me. Right, I do in-person appointments as well. Right, I do online appointments also, house calls as well. All right, so I know a lot of people need to understand nutrition. Nutrition is simpler than you think. And the role it plays in your life is the most important role in comparison with any other aspect of your life, because the reality is your body, your health is what helps you experience this world.
Right.
Right? It helps you experience every aspect of your reality. If it's not functioning correctly, you are not going to experience the best that life has to offer.
Right.
It doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter your job. It doesn't matter your status. If your health is not where it's supposed to be, you cannot truly experience life.
Yeah.
Because all your senses are going to be negatively affected. All right?
That's why they tell you your health is your wealth, you know. Your health is your wealth.
Is your wealth is the most important thing. You know, when they even did, you know, little data and stuff, and they look at the people that are happiest in the world are the people that don't have as much. Right? But they are happier because they are healthier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And these are things we need to pay attention to. All right? So tendinopathy, that disease of the tendon, all right, or that disease process of the tendons, is something that can be treated. It can be fixed. It don't have to be an age-related issue. Right. It can be fixed if proper nutrition is adhered to, and if certain medications are kept out of use. Yeah. Right? So try not to consume certain medications, and one would improve their health. And
it's interesting that you brought that up, you know, because a lot of people, they get problems, and then they don't realize that one thing, everything is a domino effect. It's like anything in life, everything is a domino effect. So I might be getting a pain, and I might be wondering, why are you getting this, why are you getting this? And it might be something that I own, you know, something I take in, you know, that, you know, and it has an effect. So everything is connected. Everything is connected.
Yeah, everything is connected. No issue with the body is random.
Yeah.
Nothing is random with the body. You don't randomly get sick. You don't randomly get a pain. It's all telling you something. Your body speaks to you. You just have to listen.
You just have to
and
listen.
We have become experts at ignoring the body.
So Seth, how much meat you have to eat to run that 5K to run the 5K on April 30th?
Me, I wouldn't have to eat much. I might have to get some more fats for the energy.
All right, no problem.
I'll get in some salt to make sure I'm hydrated with my electrolytes.
All right.
But I could do that on an empty stomach.
Yeah, you could run that 5K on an empty stomach?
Yeah, I could do that on an empty stomach. Yeah.
Well, I waited to see that. You might have to send the recipe for me.
It's only 5K, right?
It's only a 5K? Boy, I see the route. And then you get a heart attack. I say, wait, I don't want to run that. Oh, gosh, pressure. Hey, but thanks a lot for joining us, man. Thanks a lot for the information on tendinopathy. I'm actually headed to the gym this morning, so I'll make sure in my workout that I don't get any tendinopathy. Yeah, man. All right, so take it easy, my brother.
All right, then. Take care. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. So that is Seth Viola board on the inside there. Tendinopathy was the topic this morning. All those interesting topics with Seth, you know.